Bursting bubbles. That's what I'm all about. So here I am with another video, and I'd like to explain why I will never be married. It's not because I hate women. It's not because I don't want to commit myself to another woman, although there may be some issues there. It's for one fundamental reason. It's because marriage is a contract. And a contract is an agreement where it's an agreement between two parties. So a party can be like one individual or a group of individuals. On one side, you can have like one person in the party. The other side, you can have a group of individuals, or one person and one person, or one group and one group. In the case of marriage, it's one person and another person. Ostensibly, you could say there's even a third person in that contract, which would be the state. I have not fully considered that, so I will put that to the wayside for a moment. So basically, in a contract you have an agreement, and in any agreement, one party is obliged to do certain things, which are called obligations. And on the other side, the second party has obligations. And to fulfill the contract, these obligations must be met by either party. It's basically, to put in simple parlance, it's basically you scratch my back and I'll scratch your back. I'm going to do what I have signed this contract saying that I will do, provided that you also fulfill your obligations. So, right there, in creating a contract, you've set up an expectation. You have expectations of someone else. And expectations are inherently unloving. You are not able to predict the future. You can say with some intelligence what might occur, based on, your level of foresight, but you cannot ultimately say what the future will be. And for you to expect that someone acts in a certain way is inherently unloving. So if I say, as a man, I'm going to provide a living for you, and you will provide regular sexual intercourse to me. Regular. If you don't want it, if you don't want to have sex with me, too bad. Well, let's say it was, turned around, if that's offensive to some women. Let's say I'm a man and I want you to provide for me. And in return, I will provide sexual intercourse to you regularly. Some women probably think, well, it's not a big deal. Men are like that. Damn it. Unfortunately, I can't think of a good example. Suffice it to say that when you have an expectation of a man that they provide for you for the rest of your days, Yeah, that is a strain. I don't care what any man says. It is straining. A man who agrees to that has agreed to pain. I will endure pain for the sake of whatever is expected on the other side of the contract. Now, some men just want to be nurtured. They just want to be petted every now and again. They just want to be cooed at. Oh. Oh. Is somebody sad? Maybe they don't really need sex. Maybe they just want a woman around. Some women just want a man around. Homosexual relationships, no real difference. The reason why I will not be married is because I want something deeper. I want something more. I want to have real love. I want to give someone love, and I'd like to have it. Thank you very much. That would be nice. There's a scene in Phenomenon with John Travolta, and I forgot the woman's name. Sorry. Jesus mentioned this scene. Great example of what I'm talking about. John Travolta is up on a hill. He lays out a towel in an open hill, and the woman that he's pursuing comes up, and finally they're finally in love. There's a big haircut scene, a very loving haircut scene, with a lot of smooth, gentle touching, very sensual. If I do say so myself. Anyway, the woman walks up to him and says, "Well, I suppose you're expecting to get lucky." I'm paraphrasing here. And the man says, John Travolta says, no, not expecting, just hoping. And so that really is a closer approximation to what love is. I don't want to be with a woman knowing that she's only doing this because I have fulfilled aspects, obligations of a contract, obligations of an agreement. She's bartering with me. She's trading one thing that I'm giving for something that she can give in return that she knows I want. No, I want her to give to me her love, her attention, her sexuality. When she truly, out of real desire in her heart, wants to give it. Plainly put, I made a video a long time ago, it was like 10 seconds long, about I will not get married, and I got a lot of dislikes. So I thought I would make it more plain and lay it out for anyone interested. It's something to think about, Something to think about. All right. Be well.